Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
How you feeling today, black man?
Hey, man, you know, rainy week in Georgia.
Yes, sir. Wash all that pollen away. But
Thank you, Jesus.
yeah, man, I feel it ain't going to do nothing but create more.
Because that pollen wants to be on my head like that. Pow, 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 pow.
But mess around, rub your eye, get it under your nose, you done for.
I can't see.
You done
see.
for. Eyes red. And we have another banger for you all today. Another crazy things that they say on the internet. All right, let me just make sure I'm all queued up for y'all. Get the volume right. All right.
Well, that's not true. Black men are this. Black men don't put up with the black women. Black women are this. They find all kind of fault with the black woman.
Right.
Reason why they can't be men and stay home and be fathers to their children. Now let me go further and say
I would
this.
say to your point too, stop laying down with these women. If you don't want to have these children or raise these children or have a family with a black woman, then why lay down with a black woman?
Absolutely, and I agree with that. And the other thing too is, black men, even if you're not going to be with the woman, still be a father to your children. You see, to me, all of that goes hand in hand. You know, having you, and I go back to what I said before, is not bashing a black man.
Yeah.
I decided that I didn't want to put up with a black man's bullshit to have you, and I decided to have you on my own. Well, that's not true.
Whew. Whew. Is that her mom? Oh, that's her mom. That's her mom. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Talk to them folks.
Well, she said something very, very telling at the end. Mm-hmm. She said, I didn't want to put up with a black man's bullshit, so I want to have you alone. That's it. If I want to do this alone, you're going to get alone treatment. If you don't want to marry before you carry, you're going to do it alone. That's just like buying a house and getting mad because no one's helping you pay the mortgage.
The craziest thing that she had said, which is contradictory as hell, is that she feels that black men should still step up and be fathers to their children. But she wanted to do it alone.
But you want...
So what do you want?
So basically, you want the power to control. And I've been talking about this all week. I meet so many of these moms, right? And once again, I come from a single parent. Mm-hmm. You come from a single parent. A lot of these single parents be the detriment to their children, mm-hmm. especially their sons. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm talking about their sons first, and I'm going to get on their door. I'm going to get on the daughters next.
Okay.
For the sons have no responsibility. I see so many of these moms, they be like, I'm like, what you doing? Had to come home and wash the dishes. How you got sons at home who don't want to wash the dishes? You are creating the same men that you say are fuckboys that you don't like. They don't wash no dishes. They don't fold their clothes. Mm-hmm. They don't do their laundry. They don't make their beds. They don't clean their bathrooms. They don't straighten up. Mm-hmm. You gotta tell them what to do every day. Mm-hmm. 14 years, you gotta tell them what to do every day. But these same little boys got all the little cute haircuts. These niggas they be having the tattoos first. Mm-hmm. These niggas got all the expensive ass clothes and shoes. These niggas, and then they get mad when the dad don't help contribute to the bullshit. Why the hell is you buying this nigga $1,500 outfits and he don't do nothing around the house? Mm-hmm. But you mad at daddy because he won't go in with you. Now he's sorry because he don't want to go in on you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then they'll say, "Why you don't ask your dad?" And the little boy be like, "Man, cause my dad ain't doing that shit. So why you asking me? How about if you said you weren't doing it either?" Mm-hmm. That means he couldn't have it. Mm-hmm. That means it's something that he has to work for. They don't have any work ethic. Mm-hmm. And that's instilled by their mama. So when they meet women, that's why these niggas be hobosexuals. They be the same niggas y'all talk about. He needs somewhere to stay at.
And y'all continue to raise them up.
Y'all continue to raise them up. And people say, Ted, why you talk like that? Because my mama raised me. And my mama was so fucking hard on me. Anybody who know my mama, she was hard as fuck. Nigga, my mama went to work. Once we got our living situation back together, because once again, I was homeless for like 3 years. And I was about real homeless. I remember like homeless, like I lived out of a bag. A suitcase, a bag. You know what I'm saying? At this person's house, that person's house. I didn't have no bed nowhere. Had to sleep on people's floors, people's sofas. Had to share a room with my friend, parents, if I could go to school. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom can get back on her feet. But I was the friend, like I go to my friend in them house and go over there and stay over there with them. And I wake up every morning to make my bed. Or if wherever I was sleeping at, my pallet or whatever. I fold everything back up and make it back neat. I do that and the friend wouldn't even be doing it. Not, a lot of times I had to goddamn move because they be looking at me like, nah, he over here doing too much. He was raised too right.
He got some manners about himself.
Yeah. I was not because I had manners, it was a privilege to even have somewhere to stay at. So I treated everything in life like a privilege. You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing to be able to have somewhere to stay at. My mama was staying somewhere, my sister was staying somewhere. So when we got our own house finally, I was like 16. And my sister went to school down the street. So my mama had to go to work every day. My mom worked for New York Life for like 20 years. She had to be at work every day at like 6:30. You know, I'm up. So by the time I get up from school, get my sister ready, I'm in high school. My sister in elementary, she kindergarten, first grade. I'm in high school. That's how far we apart. I'm in high school. Nigga, I had to walk her to school. Then get myself to school. Every morning and every afternoon, it was time to get out of school, walk down there, meet her, walk back up, feed her, get her together. By the time my mama get home from work, it's time me to go to work. My mama didn't have to tell me what to do. One time, do what I expect for you. Expectation. Ain't no kicking it. Ain't no, you gotta be a kid. That's why I don't understand. That's why when I be around kids, I don't understand them. Cause they don't have no structure. I understand you need to have a little bit of both, but they have no structure. You know what I mean?
No duties, responsibilities, just.
And what happens is the mothers are doing them disservice, and all of a sudden they get mad because they can't raise the little boy no more. Then I noticed another thing. A lot of these single mothers be having like a shelter for all their friends, for all their kids' friends. Now your friends for now, same way I was homeless. I need somewhere to go. I didn't run away from home. I was homeless. These little kids be running away from home and be at your house for 3 weeks. Over there kicking and drinking and smoking. High school. So what you think your kid gonna be doing? If they ain't got no direction, what you think your kid ain't gonna have?
Sorry.
And I had friends who did that too. I have cousins, friends, they did that shit too. But I ain't like that shit. My mom gonna kill me. She gonna kill me. She didn't need no reinforcements. She was the National Guard. And she not that, you seen her, she ain't that big. She ain't no big person. She little. But she meant that shit. And she instilled some shit in me. I'm telling y'all this story for a reason. Because when you don't have a structure in your home, these people come out into the world and become chaotic grown-ups.
Yep. All over the place individuals.
All over the place individuals. And these the same guys that you meet that quote unquote tell you they want to have a baby with you. And y'all agree on having a baby. Then he act crazy and leave. Now, you have now allowed him to be the same shit that you despise. And also, now you gotta quote unquote be strong, and then your daughter see you acting masculine, so they don't understand what femininity is. Mm-hmm. So now they get on these podcasts about how they don't need no nigga. Mm-hmm. That shit sounds real cute until 3:00 in the morning when somebody's knocking on the goddamn door. That you don't need no nigga. 3:00 in the morning, you need a nigga then.
Even before somebody come break into the house. It's expensive as hell to live. It's just expensive to do anything by yourself. It's stupid. Like,
it's not meant for you to do it alone. Unfortunately, I'm doing it alone. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the choice that I made. Mm-hmm. When I chose not to be married anymore and got divorced, and I chose to live alone.
But you also accept the consequences of that.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Mm-hmm. You never hear men cry about the choice of doing it by themselves. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that I gotta do it alone. I can't cry because I gotta pay a bill. I just gotta get my ass go to work and figure it out. Mm-hmm. But we allow you to make your choice, make your bed. Now you laying in it. Now you mad because how the comfortability of the bed. Mm-hmm. The mama, because okay. So you want me to come in here and just comply to your needs of taking care of this baby, but everything you doing is toxic. Everything you doing is argumentative. Everything you doing is combative. Everything you doing is not of good faith. But you want me.
Mm-hmm. They want you to fight through it.
They want me to fight through it, not only to get myself out of it, but still insert myself into it. Mm-hmm. So I did all of that therapy to get out of it. Mm-hmm. But you still want me to come and do it.
You can't never choose you.
I can't never.
You can't never choose you.
And that's it. Sometimes, unfortunately, people, you better start choosing yourself and figure out the rest later on. Because I'm saying it back. Men, you better start choosing yourself because they gonna choose themselves every time.
Every time.
Yeah, it's real easy to take care of this motherfucker. Whenever I call, you gonna send the money. Whenever I need somewhere to go, I can send them over there. Mm-hmm. So mama need a break too. It's real easy to be your friend then. But the moment you can't do it, you're the problem.
They don't like that. They don't like that. You're not stepping up to your responsibility.
They said what they do say on that Twitter. Because as a man, your job is to take care.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm gonna find it for you too. I know exactly what you're talking about. You talking about Buddy, I had sent it to you, didn't I?
You sure did. Hey, I'll read the text like this. But you know what though? But not only he had sent it to me too, and what I did was this. And when I saw it, Buddy asked him, he said, hey, so what did she do for you? He said he kept saying everything he did. But what do she do for you? Mm-hmm. Oh, because I'm a man. But what do she do for you?
Couldn't answer that one.
Because she ain't got to do. Then at the end, I ain't say how much it was for. We didn't say how much it was for either. We didn't say you spend all your money, you're a fool. We said, what do you get out of it? Mm-hmm. So is your satisfaction is the fact that she's satisfied?
It's just like you supposed to be happy that you're there.
So the moment that she's not satisfied, now you're not satisfied. Mm-hmm. Okay, Matt, let's see how that's gonna work.
Yep. Oh man, I can't find it.
Nah, we ain't gotta find it.
I just wanted to reference it because people, oh my God, it just be making me mad when these dudes get on here and they just like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
But you know what though? Those are the dudes who come from the mama who wasn't like my mama. Mm-hmm. The mama who made sure he had everything. Mm-hmm. I see my mama struggle to buy me all the new Jordans. You know the Jordans cost $160. You know you could got some shoes for $50. But you didn't want the $50 shoes. You want $160 shoes. You know you want those $160 shoes? Because your mama, you knew your mama was gonna buy them. And you also wanted your mama to work so hard to get them. So is the dad selfish for not pitching in? Or are you selfish for knowing the situation and still taking advantage of it?
That's a perspective for your ass right there.
I never went home and ask my mom for that shit because I knew she couldn't buy it. Mm-hmm. I wasn't even going to make her even do that. Because really, I didn't need it.
Mm-hmm. Same here. It wasn't a whole lot of like, it wasn't just like you said your mom was hard on you. Same.
Yeah.
We didn't get no Jordans. It was like, I'm trying to prepare for y'all college. I'm trying, like, you know, it was just certain things we just couldn't do. We couldn't do it. And we had responsibilities when we got off school. You supposed to do this. You supposed to do that.
Responsibility. I mean, I worked all through high school. And I had to get my mom some money. Mm-hmm. To show that this life ain't going to be free. Then, you know, the kids, and then some of the mama's going to say, well, because my son plays sports. That's right. But their season is a few seasons. Is a short season.
A few months.
But the problem with that is this. Those are the same people that feel like all I got to do is go to school and make good grades. That's like saying, well, all you got to do is go to college. All you got to do is apply for college and be there. Not being there with a purpose. Mm-hmm. You got to do in conjunction with. You got to make sure you able to feed yourself too. You got to want some shit for yourself. And not the quick way. Not the robbing, stealing, hustling, scamming, playing cards. Finessing. You know, that's right. Because that shit makes you a hustler when you're stealing from people. Mm-hmm. Stealing from people make you a hustler. They make you respectable in the community. Mm-hmm. Then the black, then the little young lady in there, she was, oh yeah, mama, cause why you lay down with her? Wait a minute. Once again, I had sex. The consequences of me not doing sex properly is now I have now put it in your hands. I've now made you a beneficiary of my life. That's us as men mess up at.
Break that down.
Now you're the beneficiary because if you have it, now I got another responsibility. Now I got to pay for this shit. Mm-hmm. Now I got to carry this with me for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. Just because I want some ass. Mm-hmm. Not because I want a baby. Mm-hmm. Now they try to make it be the same thing, but
it's the same thing.
It's not.
It's the same thing to them. You lay down and you had sex with them. You be like, so every time you came out pregnant, then
you had sex with 12 guys. You had 12 babies. Of course not. See, being realistic and being analytical, they make you feel like you're stupid.
Mm-hmm. Because they invalidate you with their feelings. Which brings me to my other video, which just ties us all in. So, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa, Nelly.
Because you know when I seen this one, I sent it to you with the quickness. I couldn't hit the arrow fast enough.
I think the war is because of women. We're refusing to listen to men's perspective. Now, we don't have to agree. We don't have to get on the train. We don't have to do anything, but just listening to your perspective, we don't listen. So then we cause each other to, men and women are butting head because we're not understanding where you guys are coming from. And then we're forcing our perspective on you guys. So it's like, it's a lose-lose situation. I think the war is...
Shout out to them boys over at Harley Initiated. Yeah, I have been saying this for the longest. It always is a we gotta fight for our perspective type thing. Anytime I talk to a woman or something about men, I'm always being argued down to hear their perspective. We know y'all perspective. We know y'all gonna say the same shit y'all always been saying for years. Y'all always feel like y'all deserve more. Y'all feel like this. Y'all feel like that. And y'all use y'all feelings to invalidate us, but every time.
But my whole thing is this: deserve more of what? What more of the pie can you get? We don't have a large piece of the pie. Like, we're not making you not be able to do business because we don't own that many businesses. Mm-hmm. We own businesses, but we don't own the Fortune 500 businesses that employ multi-millions of people. And we're not saying, oh, you can't come in because you're a black woman. We're not doing that.
We're in no position to
We don't have
do
to.
that.
We're not in a position, and we never have.
They always act like
We
the black
never-
man is holding the black woman
We've
back.
never had that kind of power.
Ever.
I told you, we've been told numerous of times, them cosmopolitan fantasy books lied to black women. The feminist movement lied to black women. It made y'all get on board, and they went home to their men. You went home alone.
It just makes me mad that black women can have this much hate for black men. I won't even say hate. I'll say dislike for y'all comfort.
But you
Y'all
know
will
what?
have this much dislike, but will not have none of that towards the white man. None of it.
But here's the crazy thing, right? And what they're gonna say to you is this: y'all like white women better than like us. Peep this. You saw the thing with Drewski the other day, and had two white girls dancing in front of him.
And he failed.
Nah, the two white girls were shaking in front of him, was doing splits and shit.
Uh-huh.
And my homeboy said, dude, white girls be doing shit too. I said, what kind of guys do they do that shit around? When the white women be out of order, what kind of guys they be around when they be out of order?
I don't know. Tell me what
Black guys. The Kardashians, except one, one out of 4 or 5 of them with the black people. You know why?
Why?
When last time you ever seen Kim K with a prominent 400 billionaire white guy owns a tech company and does this and do Aspen for the summer and all the other stuff? Have you ever seen one of those before? But you've seen with all the rap niggas, huh? Oh, okay.
All of them.
Because they know where the out of order resides at, and that's black people. I'm not another race, so I can't talk about another race of people. Cause they out of order too. Everybody out of order.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
we just talking about this right here. We out of order. We the only people arguing with. We the only people arguing about having babies,
Yep.
and they making laws to make them have babies because there ain't enough of them.
You're trying to keep this thing, trying not to be the
Yes.
minority. I'm sorry.
Yes. And with us, it's like we don't even understand what family looks like anymore. We think blended families are families. That we think because all these children, all this shit going on, that's the wave. That's the law of the land.
Trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. It's a hell of a perspective for y'all. Like,
Yeah.
where you think we even go from here? Like, what?
Dude, we gotta get. I say it every week. Men, stop fucking with these different type of women. And I say different types. Okay. If she ain't fit, she ain't feminine, stop fucking with her. Stop fucking with her. All of us need to stop fucking with her. They on the gram with all the ass out pictures and shaking their ass and the showing their thing and hand over the thing and all that stuff. Stop liking the pictures. I mean, I know it's hard for a lot of us. Just stop liking it. Because if you stop liking it, you know what I'm saying? You'll give yourself the opportunity for them to change. Just like women. You don't want to be a baby mama and all this stuff before you have a baby. Marry a husband. I know it don't work all the time. Hey, how you know you ain't never been married? How you know you ain't never been there? How you talking about something don't work? Cause they do the same.
They gonna listen to the horror stories of somebody else.
You ain't never seen a ring. A nigga ain't never asked you what your ring size was. Cause shut up. You don't even know. You ain't never been there.
You ain't never been on that side.
You never been there before. It's only your first time. You ain't never been there. So if you don't like the position that you in, don't put yourself there. And better yet, teach that to your daughters. Don't put yourself there. Then when they come home with these babies, stop babysitting the babies. You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? You stop babysitting the babies and my baby over here. You know what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen?
Tell them.
She's gonna do it again. Women, stop talking to dudes who, I ain't saying he got some money, but stop talking to niggas who don't go to work.
Yes, they trick them. They get tricked. They can figure out every other thing, but they somehow get tricked. The nigga lie. He
Stop talking to niggas
They
who don't.
such a great detective when it comes to finding out some bad shit, but except for when you get yourself into some shit, I don't understand it.
And then when they find out, too late. It's too late then. It's always too late when they find out.
Cause now you pregnant. Now you
But all of a sudden they know. All of a sudden they know T.I. and the Source Award guns and everything. all of a sudden,
but they intuition be so I knew something. But how you didn't know something when you all right, man. All right, man. If we gonna talk about it, let's be real about it. Like it don't make no sense to me. I'm tired of hearing women complain. I'm tired of hearing women complain. I'm tired of hearing men complain. However, y'all just disregard that anyway, so it don't be really matter. It just be like, what the fuck are we doing?
I'm saying, like, stop. Tell your daughters that. Hey, teach your sons how to stand on their own toes, so they don't have to move in with no bitch and be no beta slave ass nigga to a broad, and be a. No, I'm over here trying to be a family. I want my family. Stop.
Like,
If we stop doing that, we stop teaching that, it stop happening.
yep. I agree. Raise our standards.
Raise our standards. And I ain't saying raise standards because everybody got to have 2 or 3 separate incomes and fuck all that shit. That shit's stupid too.
Yep.
Shut up. Y'all be so, I'm trying to get some money, but y'all know how to be a good, kind person.
That's why you don't ever get no money.
Empathy. y'all ain't understand empathy.
Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Now that is an episode for you. You see your boy again. He on the gram acting up again. We had mentioned him last week. Your boy Tyrese.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why when I say what I said, I'm tired.
Nah, yo, what though?
He need to go somewhere else.
Yo, what though?
Because he always put himself in these positions, and then he looks stupid.
But you know what though? But Tyrese is the average man though. Like this, we just don't say it. We just don't have the platform to say it there. You know what I mean? But we say it. No, I'm telling you back, because he says it and we don't say it. That's why we be suffering in silence, and we have the heart attacks, and we have the strokes, and he don't have the strokes because he ain't suffering in silence. When his voice gonna be heard, you ain't gonna shut him up. And get what though? Nigga, sell that CD. I watched the R&B Money podcast the other day.
Was it good?
It was funny, but them niggas taint them stupid. I wouldn't get on taint them podcast. Them niggas stupid. But nah, but that's where we are. That's where we're at right now. They're like we keep talking about an agenda war. It's not a agenda war. It's an agenda war. Agenda war. If we fighting, we ain't loving. If we ain't loving, we been fucking. But we ain't loving. And if we ain't loving, we ain't building. And you can't build communities without building in love. Because in that love, when you're at home with 2 parents showing love, then you go to school and you can show love. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
You show your son how to love a woman properly and how he should be loved properly. You show your daughter what submission looks like. Not when I'm getting treated properly. What submission looks like.
Not a conditional submission.
Not a conditional. Not no limitations. Let's show it what it looks like. Let's show our kids it's deeper than this. Who gonna pay all the bills? Cause I got a man, he pay all the bills. This it's deeper than, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than who can pay for your mistakes in your lifestyle along with theirs. Because he just let me be in my feminine and do the fuck I want to do. They ain't what a woman ever supposed to been doing. They made a whole TV show about women doing the fuck they want to do. You want to know what TV show called?
What?
Desperate Housewives. They have desperately sitting home doing nothing. And when you sit at home desperate do nothing, your ass finds some shit to do.
You'll make up some shit.
You'll make up some shit.
But you all doing the most. Looking crazy.
The pool boy who cleaning the pool that my husband paid for is treating me good. Cause all he got to do is goddamn throw some wood and clean the pool.
Mm-hmm. He got time.
He got time.
Mm-hmm.
This brother got to pay for the pool and pay for you to sit home and sit by the pool while you enjoy the pool boy. Okay.
And man, no, let me stop because I just know it's gonna be one of these days.
He don't date you anymore.
Because there's no newness in the relationship. You like the single phase.
You hold like the single phase, the whole phase.
And they think that they should be able to just tap into it whenever they want.
Then and get out of it when they want. Tag in,
get
tag
saved.
Out. I told you Jesus destroyed the black community. Cause we can do the fuck we want to do, but somebody gonna save us. And Jesus is the savior. Grace and mercy. But I'm gonna drive this car 100 miles an hour.
Cause God got me.
Cause God got me.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna crash into somebody intentionally. Kill them intentionally.
Yeah.
But God got me.
Man, it's so many institutions that we in the black community just hold so high that has failed us. Has failed us for the longest. The black church failed us. HBCUs failed us. For sure, our music and it failed us.
Hold on. Everything you said failed us are not ran by us. They're not owned by us.
Crazy.
We're just we're the help in everything that you just said. Like you go to college, right? Art Morehouse liberal school. For some odd reason, why they don't have a husband class?
Wait, before we get to the husband class, why don't we have some counselors that sit down with these young men who come from traumatic backgrounds trying to change their life and trying to adapt? That's number one. But y'all, right. Okay. But the money goes to the my bad. All right. Okay. It's failed us.
When you gotta go to Crown ain't even a real class.
We're not talking about nothing.
Hold on. When you go to Crown ain't even a real class. But you gotta take Crown to graduate. And if you miss Crown, you won't graduate.
Every semester.
But why didn't I talk about taxes, finance?
Why don't they teach first off, why don't they teach us how to run a business instead of working for a business to help the black community create more wealth? Wow.
Hey, why Spelman don't have a wives class?
Because they don't want them to be wives. They want them to be strong, independent women. Even the intake ceremony is a bunch of bull. It's just feeding y'all this. Y'all are the cream of the crop. Y'all are the best of the best. Y'all are all of this stuff. Y'all don't need, like, y'all made it. It's harder to get in here than Harvard.
Then we're gonna go across the street and get you a brother.
All right, man.
Hey, a brother. Go though. But not go across the street get you a husband. We're gonna go across the street gonna get you a brother. Hey man, it's all for shit.
Bro, I look at this every time and I be like, y'all have failed us. And then, of course, y'all gonna be like, oh, what, like, do you do your duties as alumni to give back money? Do you support what? The same institution that failed us? Now I'm supposed to inject cash into it. The same thing the black church gets us to do. Hey, if y'all, you seen the video of the people fighting because the pastor talking about $1,000? To do what? You ain't helped nobody in the community. And then we got subgroups inside of these black organizations to further destroy us. Fraternities, sororities, the band, everything is a pledging process with us. Yeah. So I gotta whoop your ass to accept you. Although we supposed to be family. We come from, you be like, all right, man.
I gotta make you suffer.
For you to be accepted.
For you to be my brother.
Instead of just helping you from the get-go.
Hey, we gotta suffer together because the suffers bonds us.
Why you think everybody talking about trauma bonds and shit like that? Because we continue to institute it at every step we do. Everything we do, it got to be connected to some trauma. Otherwise, it ain't real for us. Yeah, we are addicted to suffering and trauma. We can't never want better for ourselves. The minute you want better for yourself, it's the next person who trying to pull you back down into it. The toxic behavior. But then when I get on here and say something, I ain't never saying shit to y'all. I ain't never saying shit.
You ain't saying shit.
I ain't never saying shit. I'm just making this shit up. It's all, and all y'all hear is, oh, he bashing black women. No, I'm bashing us as a people. We need to do better. Yeah. We see it. History has taught us over and over. Like, how much more do we need to before we like, all right, maybe we should get our shit together and start working with each other. Yeah. Literally, cooperation. One word we can't get.
Hey, I love him so much. I had his baby. Now I love him so much that we're not gonna do this because we're not in a position. I love him so much that let's get him in a position. That ain't making no sense.
It making no sense. They don't hear that part.
But you don't hear me though.
They don't hear that part because it's easy. It's easier for them to have a baby than to change and try to work with somebody in a marriage. It's easier.
Yeah, because that's what that girl said. That's
what that girl said.
Well, everybody told her that everybody told us we were lying.
We was making it up.
We made it up.
We don't have any data to support that.
300,000 people told us that we was wrong. You remember that? Mm-hmm. We should do a side by side.
Yep.
We should do a side by side.
Oh, I got the video right here. Oh, it's just a video day for y'all.
I'd rather be a mom before I be a wife.
Really? That is very interesting.
Wow. I just rather cater to a child than
a husband.
And when you're a wife,
you don't need to get
no, but when you just think when you're a wife, you're a mom. You still have to find time to be yourself, and I'd rather just find time to be a mom and just be myself as of right now.
Okay.
And
well, I get it.
It's just I'd rather be a mom right now. So
that's a very interesting point of view.
Yeah.
No, I get.
I'd rather be a mom before I be a wife.
You gotta find time to be a mom, be a wife, and for yourself. I thought y'all always exclude us. Like it's always, I gotta find time for me. When you're in a marriage, you don't. You got married to not do. But
no. Then they're gonna complain about how hard it is.
My blood pressure too high. My shit is boiling. I can feel it under my skin. I'd be like, they be saying this openly. I'd rather be a mom. You'd rather. Then the thing is, it's impossible for you to do that efficiently.
Hey,
impossible.
I'd rather go down the Miller Road. If I go to Miller Road, they're gonna make you do what I said you should do. And whatever they make you do, when I want more, you support them. You know what though? This has been a perspective Wednesday.
Yep. Man, join the conversation.
Hey, they be scared of these conversations.
Afraid.
Cause you remember old girl ate the other day. You know what she ate the other day?
Dog.
You a man too? But you give
This
me
video
but you give me
pissed.
all the clips.
I'm giving them all the clips. This video pissed me
She thought
off
she ate.
so much.
Women are choosing to be single and dealing with less bullshit because y'all sat here and gave us so much bullshit on why we should be fucking doormats to y'all emotions.
Come on, Randy.
Opposed to taking fucking accountability for the fact that you ain't healed yourself from the fucked up shit your fucked up ass mama did to you. Come on, Reggie. Come on, Reggie.
She said y'all.
Women are choosing to be single.
Y'all doormats.
We doormats. No, they're doormats. Cause we walking over them.
Right. And then
I'll fuck the bad mama.
the crazy thing is, she said all that. The fucked up shit our mama did. Oh, wait, hold on. Is our mama a woman? Oh, wait, look at that. Guess who did it? It's a woman. What are you talking about, sis? You didn't do anything but talk louder. We're tired of being doormats. Y'all young as hell talking about y'all tired of being used. Who? How? When were you used? By who? You ain't even experienced that much life yet. What are y'all talking about? Y'all been through so much trauma that y'all have never seen. Y'all been through so much. One homegirl out of 5 of y'all will go through something. And all of a sudden, every man is like this.
Hold on. All 5 of them go through something, you know, though. Cause they all like the traumas, they bond them together.
These hoes.
Like the babysitter club.
I hate these hoes. I fucking hate them. They just talk loud. They think they make points. You ain't say nothing, sis. You said nothing. Y'all tired of being doormats? We tired of listening to y'all complain.
Come on, hey,
If anybody gets used more, it's men. We get used for y'all convenience every time.
and get thrown away when you're done with us because you feel
You deserve better.
Tia Maurer. Anyway, on that note, I'm the Flash,
I'm comedian Lonnie, man.
and we out.
Peace.